An interesting thing that came out this week was Amarillo was placed on yet another list about, and this one I think was from the Milken Institute, I believe it was, and we went up actually quite a lot from what we had been listed last year.
Last year we were 35 on the Milken Institute's 2009 top 25 performing cities. We were 35. This time we moved up to 16.
What does that mean, performing cities?
These think tanks, they kind of take a bunch of statistics: unemployment, job creation, economic, maybe home price appreciation, different things like that. They throw them in a blender. They come out with a list of a statistic that they can then rank about how an economy is performing. You have to take those with a grain of salt because, you know, we have markers that look good, but people would say our unemployment is up. Our unemployment is up, but it's still not
the second lowest in the state.
Right.
Yeah.
Relative to other places,
right,
we look good. Our home prices have not fallen. We've actually managed to hold that, and we didn't have the wild swings in the market that we had before. So we land on this list at number 16. It's just another indication, as one economist told me, that the market has an underlying strength here, an underlying economic strength that is holding us steady through all the wild ups and downs.
Right. Well, and what has happened in the past is the mayor, Deborah McCart, has gone on television, and Amarillo has been touted as being relatively more stable than many other areas across the country. Of course, you're talking about Vegas and Phoenix and all of that.
Right.
But the problem, which has come to light recently, is even though our numbers look really good on paper, and we have touted this nationally, that has attracted people to this area. And talking to some nonprofits like the Salvation Army and those others that deal with the homeless, we've discovered a lot of people have come here, but they haven't been able to take advantage of our economy or the jobs.
Right.
And so now they're more homeless, and the nonprofits are under stress to provide services for them.
We had that conversation in our United Way meeting at the Globe-News just last week. A representative of the Salvation Army was telling us they've been hit hard with a lot of people coming who need to get on their feet and think there's a job here, and so they're accessing those nonprofit services while they're trying to get on their feet. I don't know how many of them are actually getting jobs and how many of them may find that this isn't the place for them and move on. But meanwhile, the nonprofits are getting slammed right now.
But I suppose that those numbers from the Milken Institute would be good to attract prospective businesses to the area to find out, oh, well, maybe it is stable, and maybe those people could get jobs in the long term.
That's the hope. The hope is that you also bring in the companies that will create jobs, and with the economic development line always being the kind of jobs that you bring that then spin off, and you have more dry cleaners and restaurants and things like that created because there's more people here,
more service
and
industries.
More people spending money here.
Right.
So it's very difficult kind of a puzzle to put together, but those lists, they're just lists, but they help in some ways, and and maybe they also give us some publicity that help others hope there's something here for them.
All right. Thanks so much, Karen Welch, for dropping by this morning.